All right, let's take a look at the show you know. Again, we're adding mixed numbers, 2 and 1/4 plus 1 and 1/6. So let's start. We've got two different denominators. Let's find the multiples of each and then try and find a common one. So multiples of 4, we've got 4, 8, 12, 16, and it goes on, 20, 24, etc. Multiples of 6, we start with 6. Always start with the number that you're looking at, because it might actually be the number that's common to both. So 6, 12, 18, then it goes on to 24, 30, etc. as well. Common number here is going to be 12. So we're going to use that. It's the lowest common. Another strategy that you can use rather than listing the multiples is just multiply your two denominators together. 4 times 6 would give you 24. That will work as a common denominator, and it, mathematically speaking, it will get you the right answer, but you'll be dealing with bigger numbers. So writing out the multiples takes a little bit more work up at the front of the process, but it will give you easier numbers to work with. So now that we've used 12, we can take the whole numbers from the original question and we'll just group those up at the front here, 2 and 1. And then now let's have a look at the fractions. We're going to use 12 as our denominator. Now let's figure out the equivalence. We're starting with 1 over 4 and we're going to something over 12. So let's look at the relationship. 4 times 3 gets you 12. So multiply the top by 3 as well. 1 times 3 gives you 3. So 3/12 is equivalent to 1 over 4. So we can come back down here. Instead of 1 over 4, we're going to write 3 over 12. Now let's find the equivalent fraction for 1 over 6. 1 over 6, we know we're using 12 as our common denominator, so we'll start with this. Let's look at the relationship here. 6 to 12, you're going to multiply by 2. So we'll do the same to the top, multiply by 2. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 over 12 is equivalent to 1 over 6. So we're going to use that. Instead of 1/6 down here, we're going to use 2 over 12. Now, this gets to be fairly easy at this point. 2 plus 1 is 3. Common denominator, so that's going to stay in the bottom. We're going to add the 3 and the 2 together. So once we do that, we've got 3 wholes, and 3 plus 2 is 5 over 12. And now we've got our final answer. 3 and 5/12 is the solution to 2 1/4 plus 1 1/6.